What's happening? What's happening? It's your boy Ballin' Boy Trey, man. Along with the two queens. Y'all see them? Pretty.
Yeah.
JT.
Hi.
What's up, man? How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling great.
I'm feeling good too.
It's been a great day.
Been a great day?
Yes.
Happy Saturday.
Got a brand new car today, so
Woo
I'm
woo.
feeling good.
I ain't that song. You got a new car. How long you been working on getting this?
It's been about 4, maybe 5 months. Now I done did some traveling and stuff in between, so that's why it took a little longer. But
Hey, it don't matter
delayed,
how
not
long it
denied.
take, as long as it get accomplished.
most
Right.
definitely, most
Yeah.
As long as it get accomplished. That's the main
It's
thing.
nice too. She gonna come pick me up.
definitely.
Hey, that thing is
Okay.
sporty. She pulled up. I'm like, who is
yeah.
that? Thing tinted out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm coming.
Yeah, I fuck with
Yeah.
that though. Man, my week been a little rocky. I ain't even gonna lie.
No, what's
You know
been
what I'm
going
saying?
on?
It ain't really nothing just too major. It just juggling a lot, making time, family time, personal time.
Well, earlier this week you had an attitude.
Nah, I really didn't. It
What
was
going on?
it was things I was dealing with within me. You feel what I'm
Nice.
saying? Because
Yeah.
the role that I have in me having to really be there, be here, be there, be here, be there. You feel me? For multiple things. And it's like, how do I find balance as I grow and build what I'm trying to build personally for me
Yeah.
in the family? You feel what I'm saying? Even though I don't have kids, it's still a factor of just being that important factor to everybody. You feel what I'm saying? So as we move forward, and I mean me, the podcast crew, you feel what I'm saying? And myself, you feel me? Like I say, me, myself, of course. But moving forward, it's like finding that balance for everything. You feel what I'm saying?
Time management.
It's not always possible to make everybody happy, but
Oh, yeah.
I feel like my whole goal in life is to become likable to everybody.
No.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I know it's, it ain't,
You got to learn how
Gon-
to say no sometimes.
I get that, but I'm learning at the same
Yeah.
time because of, like, my role. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my role, my position.
Do you feel like you're
And
the
still
leader?
understanding
household?
God's purpose at the same time. No, I wouldn't say that, but my role as a leader in general, not even just like my household. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like being a leader in general to learn how to lead the people that come under me. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because they pay attention. You feel what I'm saying?
I
They
ain't
pay
like that.
attention.
I really like the under me word. Like
Like, not
it kind of
not
puts you at a superior place.
but not to say that, because I don't mean it like that. But the people that come in, like the people that's younger than you.
Trey, what's been stressing
Okay.
you out?
people
though?
that
I ain't been stressed. I just been busy.
busy.
Yeah, I ain't been stressed at all. I come to a point in life where I don't really let that stress me. It's just finding balance. That's the more difficult part about it. Finding balance.
Okay.
I will say too. I'm a big fan of believing that if you're chosen, the chosen one by God, everybody's not going to like you. So don't try so hard on focusing on being liked by everybody. If you liked by everybody, something ain't right. It's going to be somebody that's supposed to not like you, not agree with you, not
100%.
So
100%. What I mean by likable is like I don't wanna create too many enemies. I know somebody gonna hate. You feel what I'm saying? But if I'm liked by a lot of people, then there's less enemies I have to worry about. You feel what I'm saying?
See, my thing is, I look at it more so like if it's hard for me to tell people no, only in the sense of, especially if I work, say for instance, me and you work together pretty, and you want me to do something, but I know I just can't fit it in my schedule, but I'm going to try to do it because I don't want that workplace tension. It's the tension for me.
See, they ain't the thing with me with that is like I say, the balance, right? Like if you got a list of priorities that means something to you and the other people that participating in it with you, right? You still have to acknowledge that. You feel what I'm saying? Like how you do it is how you juggle your schedule. You feel what I'm saying? And I got caught in the web trying to do that because it was some things I couldn't get to. You feel what I'm saying? And that part right there become more difficult because it's like, okay, you have this goal, you have this mindset, you have this vision to become an entrepreneur. It only gonna get more and more piled up on you. If you want this responsibility, do what you ask for, it only gonna become more and more difficult. How do you handle it? So I guess it was a phase this week of just like mapping out my schedule.
I say definitely time management, but you have to put yourself before everybody else. Like, if you keep trying to carry everybody else, you're going to always put yourself either beneath or at a standstill. That's something I had to learn because to a certain extent, I'm a people pleaser. I like to make people happy. If you going through something, I want to make your day better, your life better. You know,
Absolutely.
That's just me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I had to learn that the more I put people and their feelings and what they have going on before myself, I'm delaying what I have for me. Sometimes you have to say no to other people.
For your well-being.
Yeah. Right. You have to say no. Sometimes you just can't do it no matter how bad you want to do it. If you have to delay yourself or stop your vision for yourself or what you're trying to do for yourself or even delay it, it's not worth it because what's for you is not going to stop what's for you. It's going to help you become 100%. Better.
And I agree with that. My thing is, my intentions is to just keep everybody happy.
Can't do that.
You feel me? Like, I try, even though I know I can't, but it's just like, okay, let me just try to just like.
That's why it's
you feel me? So now I'm understanding because I'm still understanding this part of life, right? Like I grew to understand that you can't do everything, right? But to understand my role and my position a little bit better than what I've understood it to be. But when you dive into like God purpose of you, you feel me? It's like, okay, that's a whole nother angle. Even though you know what I'm saying, you telling yourself you're gonna become this person, right? But you can't overlook the person that God put you here to be in the first place.
Thanks.
You feel what I'm saying? So like, I kind of got caught in the middle with that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I ain't want to lose sight still. Like, you know, God gave me a purpose too.
Thanks.
Let me put this first, right? But then I'm still trying to understand that at the same time. So as I'm doing that, I'm still juggling around like day-to-day things, family, personal time. You feel what I'm saying? Business. Yeah. You feel me? It get complicated, right? But my whole objective is just to keep going. Like, I don't never slow down. But then when I keep going, it's like, damn, bro, you got so much going on. Like, you know, you gotta balance this. You gotta get some room. You know what I'm saying?
So do you have time to fit like relationships into your schedule?
I mean,
can you balance a relationship, Trey? Because is that what making you tired? Because I feel like that's what's making you tired. You did a 7-minute speech on how you are just you trying to balance. It feels like you're trying to say you're trying to balance your hoes and they stressing you out. Because earlier this week, he was kind of
tense.
He was tense.
I went tense. It wasn't because of that, though. It wasn't because of that. I guarantee you that. I mean, it wasn't because of that. It's just sometimes, man, you know, you get into a emotional space, right? And that can come from anything.
I had a question, and I wanted to ask both of you guys. All right, so it's not really more so for Pretty. It's more so for you because I had a conversation with, like, y'all, I seen my stepbrother at my uncle's funeral that I haven't seen in 10 years. And we've been talking. It's just been so great. But I was having this conversation with him and with my other young male cousins. They wanted to talk about like relationships and all that stuff. And I'm always for it. But Trey, have you ever tried, because you said something about energy and how the stress and, you know, just balance, right? Have you ever thought about like applying celibacy into your life? And just actually doing that. No, and no, but trying like actually having some sort of like, you know, energy saving type thing. Self-control, discipline in that manner.
That being my word of the week. Discipline.
Yes, discipline. Yes.
That I do have. But to answer your question, I feel like I can control my energy without the celibacy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I can control the energy I keep around me. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is, you know, when it comes to relationships, me personally, like, I never been in love, period. I experienced love, right? But I never been in love.
How old are you again?
I'm 28.
And you have been loved, but you never been in love.
Yeah, I experienced what love is, but to be in love, I never experienced that.
How you know there's a difference?
There's a big difference. When people in love and they really is in love, they'll do some of the ultimate things that you can think about behind a person. Nobody has ever gave me that feeling or even thought.
Now, it's a difference between being in love and being obsessed.
Okay, so how would you define being in love?
I mean, for me, it'd be somebody, not only you want best for them, you support them, you know, all the great things that come with a relationship, but also it's somebody you can't see yourself without. It's somebody when it comes down to temptation and cheating, you're not going to do it. You're going to see somebody else that look good or whatever, or somebody that may make you smile. But
how do you get there?
I think, too, also accepting their flaws. Like, something that another person do, you may not be like, you may be like, but with that person, you may actually be like, you may be blind to things. I think in love, you're blind to what somebody could be telling you, hey girl, he cheating on you.
So y'all been in love before?
Well,
I mean, okay, that's in love.
But in some cases, but it's all about perspective. What if they may feel like they are in love?
Have y'all been in love before?
Okay, I would say, I would say I done had love for people, but I would say this relationship is my first relationship actually being in love with a person, which is why I could determine or feel like I can determine the difference of when I love somebody versus being in love.
Exactly. And I love a lot of people. And I grew love for many people and still growing love for many people. But on the intimate side of being in love, I never experienced that. And I feel like I ain't came close to it yet.
Now, not to get too personal.
Go ahead with your question, man. Go ahead.
Do you feel like it's you instead of other people?
Well, you know.
Like, is it something in the mix of barrier or something that you need to create or something you're scared of that you're not even allowing?
The thing is, I don't fear love because I think it's a beautiful thing, right? My thing is this. It's just like giving myself 100% to a person.
So
right?
committing.
Committing to the right person. Not just committing, but committing to the right person, right? Because when you commit to the right person, everything feel like it's supposed to, right? But when you just thinking like you in love or, you know what I'm saying, you got this temporary feeling and you just carrying this temporary feeling that doesn't align with what reality sets to be, right? That leaves you like, fuck love. This ain't it.
But I feel like the way that you're describing it is kind of like you looking for a perfect person, because everybody walking this earth at some point done took a risk with the wrong person.
Oh yeah. I just never let it got too far.
But that's what I'm saying. But you won't even allow it to get to the point because you're scared that you're going to give your all to the wrong person and then it's not going to work out. We all done been there. You got to experience it. Like, it's going to happen regardless. No way around it.
So what y'all think I'm doing wrong? Y'all women. Y'all know. Y'all done dealt with niggas.
I feel like more women than niggas, but...
Clarification on that, then.
Well, I remember when you said that you had 12 different sides. You remember he said he had 12 different personalities that these women would have to accept. So it's almost like you got to be willing to tolerate certain things.
The thing
if
is,
you want them to tolerate.
I understand that people come with flaws. They're just in human nature, right? I know what I can deal with, what I can't deal with. The thing is, people don't allow themselves to get to know each other. They get to really know what you're dealing with. You feel me? I ain't had nobody that really...
Are you talking? Are you messing around with anybody? I'm sorry, not like that.
Come on,
but
your
are
question
you?
might be my question.
Yeah, because are you dating someone right now?
I'm currently not. I'm single. Right
So-
now. I'm currently not.
Not to put you on the spot, you know, on the podcast, but we're speaking realness.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, out of all your friends that you have or had, what is the longest you have communicated with the same person?
Consistently.
Communication have never been an issue for me.
No, that's not what I asked
He's
you.
not answering the question.
He's
pretty.
talking around it.
Exactly.
The
Answer
longest
question.
I have, man. Let me see. Let me think about it.
Converse with a person. What's the longest?
Consistently.
We talking friends,
no
No,
dating.
no, somebody that you are
like I was talking
with.
to, like
Yeah,
intimate,
intimate with.
like a
You
year.
spend time- That's the longest.
Nah, the longest would be about 2 years.
2 years.
Okay.
2
Consistently.
years consistently, 100%.
So with those 2 years being consistent and being intimate with that person, what was it about that person that you couldn't let your guard down and pursue, at least attempt to make it something with that person?
I feel like we outgrowed each other too early. What I mean by that is, like, I was destined and striving to become this, right? And that was my whole intentions with this person. So when we had that conversation for a future, right, I put it on the table. So this particular person didn't see what I seen. You feel what I'm saying? So without her seeing what I seen, it was hard for her to be there to support me, to see that through, because we seen two different things.
That was on two separate paths.
Yeah, so it was impossible for us to grow together, so we grew apart.
I ain't gonna say impossible.
Well, if a person not willing to support you and see your vision, then I feel like that's impossible.
I mean, to a certain extent, but I was just about to say, too, a person may not see your vision, but they'll still support you. It's a difference when a person don't support you at all. Because sometimes, again, y'all not going to always see the same thing. But if the person is still supporting you and pushing you, and they believe in you even though they don't see it, that's a person that has potential.
Yeah, and that's my main thing right there. Like, finding somebody that believes in you, for you. Not what you want out of life, but just believing in you, right? And can see what you can accomplish. That's difficult to find, and it take a while before you can actually find that person that really understands that part about you, just believing in me and accepting me for who I am. Embrace me. Don't try to change me. Don't try to bring something out of me that you didn't even meet with me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, embrace what you got from me from the beginning. And then we can grow.
To a certain extent.
Why you say that?
Because some people come in your life to help you grow. And sometimes a person can be knowledgeable to you. So they can see things that you can't see and also open doors and opportunities that you probably never even thought about, and vice versa. So
True.
It's not like trying to change your vision or change your perspective, just opening a secondary door. Whether it's like a plan B. Like, I could see you doing this. Like, I know, like, the podcast was your thing. But just throwing out there, just say if somebody's saying, like, well, I could see you on a movie, just using that as an example. That doesn't mean that you can't be on the podcast. It's just like, I could also see you doing this at the same time. I'm not trying to take your vision away from you.
It's kind of all in the same lane, though, with the media thing. You know what I'm saying? So you got to, like, give me something else.
Okay,
Like, give me something else.
I mean, but we live in a day and age where everything is about the media.
I mean,
one
it
way or
is.
another,
But
it's
if
gonna
I'm doing a
relate back.
podcast, of course, okay, that's an elevation for me. If I'm transitioning to movies, you feel what I'm saying? That's a bigger spotlight for me
thought it
than the
was a scenario.
podcast.
But I'm saying it's two different things. Like, when it comes to being in a movie, you got to have, like, acting, character, personality, things like that. Me personally, I love talking. I love debating.
100%.
I'm great on the podcast. Put me in a movie, baby, I ain't gonna know what to do.
You feel like
it's
that?
Most definitely. I'm a good
How you know
camera
you wouldn't
person,
know what to do, though?
Huh?
How you know you wouldn't know what to do?
Because I'm not good at acting. Like, if it's just something like natural going with the flow, I could do it. But I don't think I would.
But what if a script fall right in your lap exactly who you is. You're like, oh, I definitely can be that because this a
Yeah,
part of me.
if it's just like a quick little photo model, something like that, I got you. Yeah, so I don't see myself just jumping into acting. I feel like, again, it's just based on what's for you. But if somebody else told me that they believe that I would be a great actor, or if somebody even asked me to be in a movie, would I do it? Yes, I'm going to attempt to do it. It's just my personal opinion for myself. It's not something that I would just go out like, let me go apply or try to do.
What character you think you'll play?
Somebody, girlfriend or wife or some boss. Something
It gotta be something a little more challenging. That's too easy.
I mean, if Mary
that's what
J.
fits
Blige
me.
could do it and Ghost.
That's what I'm saying. See,
mean,
that what fits you though,
And she
right?
did
Yeah.
So if that fall in your lap, then guess what? You know
That's
you
just
could
me,
do that.
Yeah, that's me just being naturally me.
Exactly. So you can act if the right script fall in your lap, that's something you can do.
I mean, if you want to put it like that.
Exactly.
Guess you got a small point.
I got a big point. I got a big point.
But so that's all. Like, it doesn't mean that she don't see your vision for you, or that your ideal or vision for yourself is a bad ideal or vision. It's just she may have seen something else that she thought you would be great at too.
Yeah. You have to be I feel like with women sometimes, like, I gotta go here though.
Please do.
When a man is being a man, showing his feminine side, right? Being nice, generous, caring. You feel me? They sometimes think that's a little too sweet. Like,
You said
this
that,
nigga
but
too
there's
sweet,
nothing
like-
feminine about that portion. Now,
but
feminine.
no, that's a man feminine role though, right? Like when a man is caring, like showing his soft spot towards a woman, that's a man feminine role. It ain't gonna be like a woman feminine
to me
role.
is like going to get your nails done, and even though you can, I feel like every man should go at least once or twice to get a pedicure.
I mean, that's just self-care.
Yeah, but not doing opening doors is not feminine or bringing me flowers.
He mean like if. Just say if he feels some type of way, or if he really do care for a woman and he open up his emotions, or if he show more of a sensitive side. Now I feel like
more of a sensitive, sensitive.
You can
side.
agree that most women abuse that towards men.
It just depends on how they look at it, because some women find it to be, they don't get that often. So when they do get it, they're like, what's wrong with him?
But it's part of a man being a man though. Many men don't do that a lot, right? But when you find a man that do, he's opening to you.
I feel like it depends on the woman. And also on how people raise, because a real woman wants a man that's going to open up, express your emotions. I don't like nobody that act nonchalant. I don't like nobody that act like they don't care. Yeah. I don't like nobody that can't communicate how they feel or what they think. But you do got some people being the fact that they speak so hard on, boys growing up. They always say, don't be crying. You a boy. Boys don't cry. No, they're still human. They still have emotions. They're supposed to cry. Like that's part of being human. But based on males being raised that they can't show emotion, when they become men, they're so hard that they don't want to show a woman that. So yes, some women look at it as, you too soft, you too sensitive. But that's based on also the type of men that they were raised around. Me personally, I don't look at it as soft or sensitive. Now, if you
bring me
just
flowers,
breaking down, crying over everything, then we got a problem. If you too sassy, yes, we have a problem. But I don't feel like it makes you less of a man because you can be emotional sometimes, or because you can express it better than the next man that actually feels some type of way. He just want to act hard.
So neither one of y'all have ever met a man, ran across a dude, or even dealt with a dude that you just thought it was just too sweet?
I have.
Like, it was a kid somewhere, like, this nigga just too sweet. Like,
he cried on me. And
he cried on you?
Like, cried, like when you
on your shoulder?
He could have leaned over I did give him a hug. And then I kind of felt like, oh, God. But, but no, it was different, though.
That's what I'm talking about right now.
No, the scenario was, everything kind of made him emotional. Like every turnaround, it was.
He was just
You
a
gotta give me
sensitive person.
but you gotta give me an example of something
let me
that made
see.
him emotional, so I can see how far.
Oh yeah, because we were talking. It was after work. He was at my house, and he just broke down crying because he was looking at his paycheck stubs and his job, and he was like how he didn't like his job and all this stuff, and he just started crying. But he also was just like he didn't like enjoy his life, even though I know that that's something to cry about because I cry about stuff
I was
like
just
that.
like to say that's different.
But I barely knew you.
But that's one thing I feel like this generation of people fail to realize. Even though a person may just met you, a lot of times people feel like, well, why you acting like that way with me, or why you doing that? Or I just met you. Sometimes we don't know how powerful our aura or our energy is that makes people comfortable.
That's for a fact.
Yeah,
that's for a fact.
Like that makes people comfortable enough.
real.
So they probably never felt comfortable enough doing it around somebody else. But whatever energy you provided, he probably felt safe for the first time, which is why it was more of like a breakdown. Like,
But you see what she did though. You see what she did.
No,
though.
but no.
You see what she did though.
But no,
See,
no,
that's what most women do right there.
No, listen,
See,
listen,
that's what I'm
in
talking
my
about.
defense, she said, "Give a scenario." That was one of the first times he cried. That's the only one I could think of.
But in the
it was
moment
like,
though.
Oh
yeah,
Lord.
but
See,
that's what makes
Because-
it kind of bad.
I don't want that.
Like,
But-
oh Lord.
it was.
see that's why
No,
I
that's
am
not
how
what Trey was
I am
saying,
though.
though.
Nah, that's exactly
He was
what I
he was saying like the ones that like buying flowers, opening doors. I think that's what you were saying,
No,
right?
but-
That's what you were saying.
No.
And
But
if you got
this-
a problem, you can express that. I'm not talking about flat out just start just crying.
But this man was having an emotional moment, and he was looking for you to
if he was
comfort him.
If we were probably together for a little bit longer, I don't think a month in gave me enough time to learn about him, to know about it. But as I didn't leave him at that point. But as we
You
continue,
distanced yourself.
no, as we continue to date, it just got more and more emotional. So that was just the onset. Like every little thing, he always felt some type of way.
So can you say that you felt somewhere how he felt, or it just wasn't out? His feeling just was coming out of nowhere for you to do all these things and get this emotional with you.
I felt like when I would give him advice and stuff about that, it just wasn't. I don't think he wanted to take my word for it, and that's that sassiness. Like my mom, when we broke up, and I was feeling some type of way when we actually stopped dating and talking.
How long y'all dated?
We dated for about 6 months. We dated, we talked and all that stuff. But in the beginning, it was like me trying to learn him. And I was thinking the same thing. I don't want to treat him like, because he is expressing his feelings. But my mom said at the end that she felt like he was a little sassy.
What do y'all call sassy with men, though? I mean, don't get me wrong. I done seen some sassy, men, because, all just
Like
because
going
you a
back
male
and
don't
forth,
mean you're
just
a man.
like me,
But
like going back and forth.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's the sassiness that y'all say that y'all get from men that makes them sassy?
Me personally, I feel like it's a lot of males that like to meet women on their level. So, like, if I got an attitude, I ain't saying you gotta like kiss my behind, because I ain't kissing nobody behind. But at the same time, too, why like act like a bitch? Like I'm acting like a bitch. You meeting me on my level? Like we ain't gonna get nowhere if you're matching my energy.
I totally understand that, because as a man, that's the wrong approach out the gate.
Or it's a lot of men.
That's
in
the
this
wrong approach.
It's a lot of men in this generation. I ain't gonna say men, because there's a difference between boys, men, and males in general. So I would say with males, it's a lot of males that in this generation where, say, you see something, and everything ain't always what it seems. But
What I see, what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a woman, or I'm just looking at something.
What is the something?
Something
First
could
of
be
all,
anything.
it's not
Any
a
object.
woman.
It could be an object, anything.
You mean
Okay, so say for instance, okay, you got a female that works at Amazon, and you typically walk her to her car every day or whatever, and one day come up and she be like, "Oh, you ain't gotta walk me to my car today."
he gonna flip that.
And then
hat.
you instantly like getting your feelings, like you don't get no understanding of why you can't walk her to her car, or even if she be like, just using that as an example, okay, I didn't drive today, so you ain't got to walk me to my car. Then you get in your feelings, you start acting funny, you stop texting her, like, nigga, that's sassy.
But listen,
like, what is you doing? Communication is everything. So if it's
exactly,
if it's
so
something,
before you even say that, I should already know. Before you even tell me you gotta walk me to my car, I should already know what's going on, because it should be a conversation before that. Out the blue, if I'm walking to your car every day, and out the blue, you just like, you gotta walk me to my car no more.
And not no more today.
It gonna, like, I'm gonna question it.
That's when
are you gonna ask her? You gonna say why?
That's
Of course, like,
So,
what's going on? Like, I've been doing this.
But that's the difference. What I'm saying is, in a situation where a male don't even ask you to get understanding of what's going on, you just immediately start acting funny.
Oh, yeah.
That's sassy to me. Because
When nigga just assume,
and then again your energy start matching whatever you're thinking in your head. So now you're creating this negative energy and aura between us based on whatever you're thinking versus communicating as an adult.
understanding the best thing in the world. You gotta have understanding to know. Cause when people don't have understanding, you come across sassy niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Sassy niggas. Cause guess what? Ain't no understanding between y'all in the situation.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like that goes on both parties, male and female. It has to be an understanding where each one of us knows, so it won't be no sassiness. It won't
and you
be
know
no
what's
type
sassy?
of
A
feelings.
man that's doing something that's ungentlemanlike, like putting a woman out the car.
Putting her out the car?
That is sassy as crap to me. Yeah.
I mean, why would you say that sassy though? Because she probably gave
Because
him
you could be a
pretty good
gentleman,
reason.
drop her off to her destination, and never talk to her again.
Man, listen.
But leaving a woman at a restaurant, or just saying, I'm not finna give you a ride, that is so sassy.
Don't get me
to
wrong.
You putting her life in danger, and that's sassy.
I don't condone none of that shit. I don't condone none of that shit. But sometimes a person can push you to the point where you just gotta show them they ain't being sassy. Well, if I say, listen, hey, calm down. Let me take you home, right? If you go just into a rage, well, this shit just getting on my nerve. All right, bitch, I'm finna drop your ass out right here, right? She gonna either get right or she gonna continue to do that, right? And until you do that, you put her ass on the side of the road, then she'll get right, right? But I don't condone this. But I wouldn't say that's sassy.
What you think, Pretty?
I mean, I understand both perspectives, because I do understand that some women can be a little extra, and they do go over the top. And as men, you do have the right to separate yourself from toxicness or anything that's going to make you respond or react in a negative way. I totally understand.
Right.
But I also agree with Joy to a certain extent, because it is very much sassy, but my experience is different. So, of course, this was maybe we in 24, so this was probably about 11.
Ooh, we went past a decade.
Just chill now. This was probably like between 11 and 12 years ago, or whatever. Most definitely.
I mean, Chris probably should have put Rihanna out the car.
Instead of responding in that manner. That's why I said, if it's going to get you to respond negatively, then yes.
But that was a setup. We can get into that a little later, because that was definitely a setup, because y'all know what scenario kind of remind me of that Chris Brown and Rihanna scenario? The Megan Thee Stallion and the Tory Lanez, but that's a whole nother YouTube channel.
Well, I wouldn't really say that's the same.
No, I'm saying it reminds me of it.
Oh yeah, it kind of, a little bit.
Because Rihanna was signed to Roc Nation, Megan signed to Roc Nation. You see how their careers both kind of went up after they got. Anyways, back to
So with my situation, even though it was previously, at the time I had a male friend, and I had used his car to go out with my best friend now. So afterwards, of course, he coming to get his car. He did want me to go back and stay the night with him, which I had no problem with. Cool.
Y'all friends?
Only friends.
Okay.
So on the ride, like going to his city, because we stayed in two separate cities, on the ride going to his city, he was pretty much talking about sexual things that he wanted to do that I wasn't agreeing to. So
and y'all in the car together.
And we're in the car together.
Got you.
Which is his car. Okay. So as the conversation go left, reminding you it's probably about 3 a.m. He puts me out the car.
Late night, early morning.
But why?
Because I didn't want to go to his house and be intimate.
Oh, so you told him on the car ride, no.
Because if you're discussing it, I don't want you under the wrong impression because I'm going to your house to stay the night with you. I know a lot of times people think that. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear the air now.
Oh yeah, you ain't doing nothing wrong by doing that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But at the point that you get upset and you get mad and you put me out the car on a back road, 3 o'clock in the morning, pitch dark, which rolls back to what she said. That's unsafe as a woman to be out there that late.
You didn't care about your well-being. I had to call
somebody else from my hometown to come pick me up as I'm walking on the road.
Yeah, see that
was so unsafe.
That's different.
I hope you never talk to him again.
Never.
Man, that shit was 12 years ago.
I'm just saying, even after that.
This is how naive some guys could be, or just like
he reached back out to you.
No, I get it. I 100% get it.
Put you out
several times
because that nigga was basically mad because he didn't get no pussy.
Okay, but you think you finna get something now after you done put me out? Like,
but
I get y'all point. I get y'all perspective of that though, or what y'all call sassy.
Yes, that is very sassy.
Because again, like. You never know, like, if you would have played your cards as a gentleman, what would have happened in the future. But you were so adamant. But then it also made me feel like, okay, well, you were being nice. You was being generous. You was doing this stuff. You let me hold your car. You do all this because you wanted something
and
back
you thought that was going to get
which was cool if that's what you wanted. But again, I do thank God because the situation could have been a lot worse. He could have tried to rape me. He could have tried to do a lot of things, which is why I'm so big on God, because I done been in some dangerous situation and God protected me because it could have been worse. But I would never.
You probably definitely dodged a bullet.
That's why I don't want. No, I don't care who you is. I don't want nobody doing nothing for me because I don't know what your intentions are. Yeah. My intentions are pure, but you may want or expect something different. So don't even do nothing for me.
Yeah, you never know people's motives. And see, that be my thing with dating. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in it for something. Whether it's in it to accept me for me, and we can grow together, or it's something you looking from me. You see what I'm saying? But you never know until you in a little too deep where it's like, okay, I see the real intentions. But you might be already in love now. So now you fighting with all these temptations, these emotions and all this. I don't really want to do that. Not to say that I probably have to go through that to understand the value of love, to be in love. But if I can avoid that bullet, of course.
Yeah.
That's why I'm moving how I'm moving now, because of a situation like that. I know I'm a good person. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all good women, right? You feel me? So your experience with that was a fuck nigga, for real. But I don't know, buddy.
No, but what got me with that is he reached back out to you
several times.
So Trey, since you the only guy here, because we can't ask Tez, why do men do that? You do some fucked up shit,
well, see, and
then you want to come back and act like I got amnesia. Like, what's that movie with Adam Sandler in it that he had to tell the girl every morning, show her who she was, and remind her. Why do y'all feel like we heard?
See, I can't. I mean,
first days,
I can't really put myself in Buddy's shoes because I'm really not that guy. But I can say this: when a nigga get the impression of what he assume gonna happen, he gonna follow through pursuit on that, right? So when you hit a nigga with what ain't finna happen, he might can't take that. So he gonna react off what he already assumed that's gonna happen. Because he feel like, she said she finna spend the night. I gave her my car. I mean, it's a pussy night. That's what he thinking. That's a nigga though.
But okay,
that's a nigga though.
So, but in the middle. But what are you thinking in the car when she says, "Yeah, no, we not on that. I just want to just
see that what things change."
So what in your head be like? I'm finna open this door and tell this bitch to get out.
In his mind, that was when he throw a temper tantrum. I can't have what I want. It's just like you tell a kid he can't have no candy, right? He just busts out crying in the floor because you tell him what he can't have, right?
She really did dodge a bullet because that's dangerous.
But
like
no.
A man like that would leave you in another country.
You have to understand the situation.
Be abusive.
I got that car so happy.
You had to understand the situation of men that think like that. You always got to know the character of a man. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, but you can't fully know the character if you're getting to know a person too.
That's true. That's why you never move too fast with a person. You feel what I'm saying? Because I always say it take you more than a year to know a person.
Even then, you don't fully always know.
Exactly, right? So how can you just say, because we had a previous conversation a while back, you feel what I'm saying? Couple friends and I, about you can love a person, you can fall in love within like a month, 6 months, however. That could be true.
Depends
but
on the person.
You don't know this person in 3 to 6 months. Even if you fall in love, them just emotions. You don't really know this person. You don't know what you fall in love with. It's just a temporary feeling that's carrying on and extending time. But you don't really know this person to say, I'm in love with this person. Because you don't even know what you in love with. You still knowing that person.
But the goal is every time is to actually put forth the effort to get to know that person. Each day should be a learning progress of learning something about your partner. Exactly. But people don't want to do that. People only care about what you look like and the fact that you there. And at night, can I get some pussy? That's, I mean, for some reason.
For some people, for some men, because, you know, we talking about
because I even say this, some men don't even like the women that they're with. They're just there because they know they want a woman. Beneficial.
Of course.
They got a piece of ass they can, get with every
because
night.
when you put yourself...
But not even that. Cooking food for them, washing their clothes because...
Exactly. But women put themselves in that position for a man to only, expect these things. Because this the position they put themselves in for a man to do. So you can't expect that man to do more than what you want him to do, but you giving him more than what he really deserves.
But what?
True story.
Make that make sense. No, I'm trying to put y'all out.
But at the same time, I look at. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I look at it from a perspective is some women just trying to show they may be really head over heels for this man. They just trying to show that this is what they can, and they're hoping that y'all can see that.
Guess what? You can,
but y'all don't care. You just.
But you gotta understand, it's a timing on that. You can't do it too fast because get what that nigga gonna say. Oh man, she's sweet. Bro, she already cooking for me. She already, you feel me? You think he ain't finna
about the deaf guy? Because I cooked the deaf guy some breakfast.
You think he ain't finna take heat on that? Like shit, bro. Why? I can keep doing what I'm doing and get all this plus more. Why would I get her more than me?
But no, so I feel like too that's based on the male's perspective or the male that you're dealing with. Like you said, you got to know a man's characteristics. So I feel like as a woman, if you know you love to spoil your person, you're very affectionate, you like to cook, you keep up the house, you do everything, you gon' work, you gon' hustle, you're supportive, all that, I should not have to dim down the person I am because I want to be with you, but you may not be ready. At the end of the day, if that's who I am, if I like to cook and you come over, benefit, I like to eat. Baby, I'm cooking regardless.
I'm cooking
it's not,
for myself.
Sometimes it's not even always for you.
Because that's you. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And that's what I told Trey when I cooked that breakfast. I was really going to eat. It would be rude for me to cook breakfast and then only fix me a plate and not him a plate.
See, that's different because that's you. That's something you going to do anyway.
But what I'm saying is, as a man, based on the statement that you made as a male, why take advantage of something that is rare? You know, living in the day and age that we live in, women care about hair, nails, hanging out, looking good, Instagram, whatever, however it may have you. But they're based on materialistic things and what a man can do for them. So if you find a woman,
shit that don't have no value.
But if you find a woman that is not materialistic and she will give you more than she will take from you, why take advantage of it versus appreciating it and valuing it? Give her the same value that you know she got versus like, oh, well, she's sweet, she doing all this, but then you get another bitch that you, every time y'all together, you coming out of your pocket. You with this other girl, she'll swipe her card before you swipe your card. Why take advantage of that? Why abuse it?
I totally agree with what you're saying, right? My thing is sometimes women be a little bit too vulnerable towards the wrong person. right? You can do that
But
with
we're
the
not
right
talking
person.
about the women behaviors. We're
No.
talking about the men
It goes
behaviors.
hand in hand. It goes hand in hand. Because a nigga only responds to what a woman give them. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta, at times, you have to make a nigga earn certain things.
Of course. Like
You feel
coochie.
me? Because that's the only thing a man really gonna value. You feel what I'm saying? If you give a man something too early, too quick, he ain't gonna really go
I
too far.
kind of agree with that.
I mean, I can
Just
agree
depending
with
on the
that,
vibe.
but that's more of like, for me, it's more of like a sexual thing. Like, if I cook for you, I don't expect for you to take advantage of it. If I'm showing you,
Man,
that,
you give a nigga an inch, he gonna take a mile.
but that's as a man, like as a male, like I can't. A woman can't change that, but again, I can't dim down my light because
For sure. You just know what type of nigga this is at the end of the day.
that's sad though.
It's sad, but you got men out here like that.
Just like males, okay, I never understood how or why a male could try to talk to a female, and then if she deny, oh bitch, you ugly anyways. Well, dang, I wasn't.
Because you
ugly.
know
They're
what?
trying to talk to me. Like, I'm
Them
confused.
type of men ain't confident within themselves. So they
But why
gotta
you
feel
sell-
good.
But why you gotta sell out afterwards? Like you wasn't just trying to get with this
Because
same person.
they weren't really confident. The thing is, okay, if I shoot my shot, I ain't confident in shoot my shot, but I'm gonna do it anyway, right?
Well, you
to
shouldn't
see
do it.
to see what response I
do
get
it.
back. But the minute that you decline that approach, guess what? I gotta make myself feel good about degrading you, cause I wasn't never confident in the first place. Cause a confident man gonna take rejection as, okay, cool, I'm on to the next.
You know, it's
Maybe
give
that
me
wasn't for
sassy.
me.
When dudes do that, that still give me some sort of sassy. It
Very
give me
much so.
butt hurt sassiness.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't
Very
never.
much so.
I ain't that type of dude, so I don't really understand it, but I get it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't condone it. You feel me? Like, that's sucker shit to me.
I had a dude in the mall, so he asked me for my number, and I told him no, and he was like, "That's why your wig slipping." I was on the floor.
See, that's a little boy. That's a
I
little
was
boy.
like, but low key, it was.
Damn,
It was. I was like, he ate.
that fucked up.
He ate. I can't even lie. He ate.
It was.
No lie, he ate because I would have been
Damn.
weak.
I probably would have been rolling on the floor if it was true.
I was like,
If it weren't true, I would have been, you know what I'm saying?
but it was true.
True or not, I would have been weak. I would have been.
I was on the floor
because
because I was like, "How you asked me for my number? Why my wig slipping?" And then go say, "That's why your wig slipping." And I'm like, "Okay."
I can't even understand that.
Maybe he didn't know shit after you said no.
Cause shit,
He about to say-
cause the thing is, I'm pretty sure he noticed that before he even said something.
He did.
I
He had to.
No, because everybody is different.
Oh shit.
So everybody.
He was
got
gonna
some-
accept me for me though. That's what I was gonna take. He was gonna accept me for me because half of the time when dudes be approaching me, my wig
Positive way
be
to look
slipping.
at it.
My wig be slipping, and half of the time. And I be like, oh, they gonna accept me for me because I know I just ran it.
It's just about she say
At some point, you gotta keep that motherfucker straight, man. Come on now, Joy. Like, come on, baby. You're too beautiful for that to be walking around like that now. Come on now.
You know when you go somewhere real quick, you just throw that bad boy on.
Well, sometimes you gotta
But
take your time.
But
man.
that's when you get approached the most. When women get approached the most when you're
Well,
not.
when you beautiful, nigga don't care how you look. They still gonna approach.
natural
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So nigga gonna approach anyway. If you just blessed like that,
Yeah.
you can't stop a nigga from approaching. Cause I'm gonna approach. If she blessed and I like what I like and I feel like, hey.
How do you take rejection? Because I know for me, it's
I take it as a challenge, honestly, just to be real. Because maybe I caught you on a bad day. Maybe you're going through something. Right? But if I see you again, I'm coming back. And if I see you again, guess what? You might be in a better mood. It might be my lucky day. It might be my lucky day. You might be in a better mood. You might
I
allow
like
me to
that
take
energy.
you out. You feel
So
me?
what if you get rejected by the same person twice? You gonna believe that the third time?
See, the thing is, 3 strikes you out, but you don't make it to 3. And you don't make it to 3. Like, if I get rejected twice, I ain't gonna make it to 3. That's
Okay,
it.
big.
You feel me?
I ain't doubling back, baby. After the first time, that's it.
Cause I ain't chasing you. You might be beautiful, but I ain't gonna make you feel too much of yourself. Cause I ain't got you to make you feel like that every day. So you declining me from even getting that experience to understand that this nigga can make me feel like this every day. But I approach you twice just to allow you to receive something that beautiful of me to do that another nigga probably ain't gonna do, and you decline that. So that's your loss, baby.
So for somebody that's not open to love, I'm only gonna say not open because you are open to it. But for somebody that hasn't been in love and your guard is not fully down to experience being in love, when you approach women, what's your motive?
My motive? Mm-hmm. It depends on the scenario, like what the approach is, like why I meet that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I could just meet her. My approach could be to help her with something. Like she might need some help, or
help
you know what I'm saying?
Where you at?
I could be in the grocery store. We on the chip aisle. She might she may not be tall enough to reach the chip. So I might just step to her. You need a hand with that? You feel me?
No, I got it.
You know what I'm saying?
What if she be like, nah, I got it?
That's
cool.
Not the
You
same.
got it.
That's not the same.
What are you looking for me to say?
The truth. But what I'm saying is approaching somebody in the store and helping them with an item.
Just a scenario. That just was a scenario. My intentions on just meeting a woman in general.
That you comfortable enough to approach, and that you will probably approach.
I want to know.
Twice.
I want to know who she. I want to know who she is.
I guess I want to know the woman.
Yeah, it is based off the woman, because I want to know who she is, but I want to know the person that the world don't see. That's how deep I be in when I really want to know a person. I want to see the part of you that the world don't get to see. I want to see the part of you that you fight with within yourself, that you have no assistance with because you don't have the right person in your life. I'm that guy. You feel what I'm saying? But that becomes women shy away from shit like that though. That's because that women shy away from things like that because they feel like, man, this nigga coming a little too strong, but I need it.
But what's confusing to me is, for you, is because you want a woman to be fully open and let her guard down. And
I don't.
These things.
I don't.
Yes, you do. You just said you want to see her soul.
But you think I'm going to get to that on day 2?
No, I'm not saying that. But how open are you being with a woman? Because I feel like that's your barrier of never experiencing being in love. Because a person may meet you and their guard is down, but when you come in, you still got have 1 foot in, 1 foot out type shit.
Nah, see, it depends on the person, right? We're
not just talking about any and everybody. We're talking about this particular person that you want to see the ins and out of their soul. You want to know everything about them.
If I give what is given to me, right?
One thing about Trey, he is gonna talk around.
See, the thing is, if whatever you give me, I ain't gonna give you too much more than what you give me, because there's something we gotta stay equal. Right? Because I gotta understand what I'm dealing with, like you gotta understand what you're dealing with, because I might not be that guy for you. We might just have an interest in each other, but we might not be for each other. You see what I'm saying? So it's always limitations to everything. And I would never give a woman too much of me and she give me less of her.
So you never had a woman that you met that gave you all of her? Never?
Man, fuck no. Man, hell no.
That must be an Alabama thing.
Hell nah. Because it could be the type of women that I just, you know what I'm saying?
You think so?
But, man, I don't think so. But,
yeah, that's what it is.
But, okay.
Trey got them women.
No, I don't.
But it's the type of it's the type of females that he like. Don't say that on the podcast.
You might run out. I don't know where she at.
But I think it's the type of women that you like. Mm-hmm. You play a part, but it's also.
I definitely play a part. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely play a part because, cause for women, I'm very cautious who I let get close to me for one. You feel me? Because of the motive, man. I'm really I ain't afraid of it, but I just, man, that shit leaves scars. You know what I'm saying? You let the wrong person in your life, and man, that shit leaves scars, bro. For real. And I don't have time. I'm getting too old for that shit, bro. Hell nah. So I want to be as cautious as I can, because I still ain't got kids. I'm still not married. So I got an opportunity to do this the right way. So I want to take the right steps in doing it the right way. You feel me?
But what human being doesn't have scars?
I ain't trying to increase them motherfuckers. The ones that's already there, they gonna be permanent. But I'm not trying to. If I'm striving to continue to heal myself, I'm not trying to gain more scars, cause I'm already in my healing process. I don't need that. You feel what I'm saying? So I need somebody that can embrace me through my healing process to help me become a better person for whatever a better friend, a better boyfriend, husband, whatever. But you have to embrace me one man now so that we can grow together. If your intention is for us to grow together, if we looking for the same thing. If we not, then guess what? Adios.
I feel like you're right. Definitely don't need more. Like, you don't need trauma when you're healing through something.
Because I'm not to cut you out, but we all been through something. You feel what I'm saying? Look at the things you've been through to see how happy you is now in your relationship. I never wouldn't have thought that you went through a traumatic experience like that. But look what it led you. You see what I'm saying? It didn't come. I'm pretty sure you probably had more situations after that, but you didn't increase too many more scars behind that before you got to where you at in your relationship now, and you happy as ever. Mm-hmm. You let the world know. Trust me.
Just
you know what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like you don't create new scars because it's like you just study beating yourself down when you can really just be healing and embraced by the right person.
True, facts. But also, too, you don't think I've been through nothing with my current relationship?
Of course. Because I know he still had a point to prove, too.
So to a certain extent, you're still going to get scars. The scar is just not as deep.
See, that's the thing, though. A scar is a scar. Some scars is like a scratch. A scratch will leave a scar, right? Mm-hmm. But a cut, that's different. You feel what I'm saying? Exactly. I can take a scratch. Cool, we human. It's going to be flaws that I understand about you. They don't will it to itself. All right, I can ride with that. You feel me? But you cut me, I can't come back from that. Because now I done bled. You feel me? So I can't come back from that. It is what it is. And I ain't trying to continue to go through that. You feel me? Because it's like, why? If I got the opportunity to just be patient, take my time, understand a person. But they have to understand me too. If we can understand each other, I promise you, we can build something so beautiful and we can actually grow together to become something bigger. But it takes time on meeting people like that. You feel what I'm saying? Look how long you went before you got where you at to realize that I'm good here. I'm happy. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe I have to go through more, but I'm not trying to go through the pain of it. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like I could get there without that if I just continue to just be patient and understand that, hey, there's a woman out there for me, just like it's somebody for everybody. But why rush it? I done experienced her. I done experienced love. I ain't experienced to be in love, so I feel like that's gonna be the ending of it all. You feel me? Like, damn, okay, you went through all this. Yeah, I'm fucked up.
I can't wait to see you.
I'm fucked up, but guess what? When that baby come in my life, ooh, I'm gonna be that, ooh. I'm talking about hell when you well, shit. Embrace me, baby. I'm gonna be the best husband I could be. I hope she watching. But I hope she don't know what Joy talking about. I got a whole lot of women.
That was in his past life. He's changed.
I'm single. I ain't got nobody. And I ain't trying to get in no Cardi relationship either. Because her in that outset situation, crazy. Boy, listen here. That's that being in love shit.
No.
I don't think
that's that being in love shit.
No. Because being in love would not have you doing that.
But
I think she might be in love pretty though.
She's definitely in love.
I don't think I think he's more so like using her for the benefit.
Of course.
But with her, she might be in love because ain't no way I'm having baby after baby after baby with a person who is constantly cheating on me.
I about to say she done forgave him a lot of times.
Yeah.
Now,
And gave him did she give him like $1 million for his birthday one year? Or gave him something?
Man, they both rich, so the money don't even matter.
Nah, she got more money than Offset.
And let's not act like she ain't put him on. Like, they had a little name before.
I mean,
come on.
Like,
he blew up after he got with her.
And Cardi would still be relevant without Offset.
Migos had a wave way before
Migos is
Cardi
no longer
was like rapping.
If they was to separate today, Cardi B would probably still be way more relevant than Offset.
How relevant is she now?
Why? Because she can't stop getting pregnant. Let's just say Cardi was in the top 10.
I fuck with Cardi. Don't get me wrong. She
was
hard.
doing a lot before she got with him. It's kind of like she started declining once.
Yeah,
she got
but
with
like she ain't really been like
I wonder
trending.
why.
Like she been trending, but not for the music thing.
I wonder why.
What you mean you wonder? I don't know why. Why?
She's too busy chasing him and trying to
chasing
figure out.
Offset.
And he's too busy to keep.
But
I
can feel Cardi though, because like a woman can only take so much before she fed up. And Buddy, you know, they relationship been public for years, so we done seen what they been through.
Do you think she should leave him?
Well, I really can't say what she should do, because like I say, man, that's that love shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't never answer the question.
Like,
you would be a horrible witness on the stand.
I would never be a witness.
He gonna be like,
I would never be a witness.
He gonna be up there like Woody.
Yeah, be like, I don't recall. I don't recall.
I would say yes, like, okay, if you truly love a person, cool, but it's a difference when you're forgiving somebody, you're giving somebody the opportunity, and you can see the change. He's not changing. He keep doing the same thing. So I feel like it's pointless for you to stay, and then you have daughters, you have kids that you're raising in a toxic household.
But she cheated too, though.
After the 10th time he cheated.
Nah, what she said? She said, I just never got caught.
Okay, but
we don't know how many times she cheated.
So
we just know she didn't get caught.
I'm biased with it because I'm not saying that she didn't cheat, and I ain't saying that she did. But a lot of times when people get caught up and they get upset and you get fed up, you just start saying stuff.
That
I don't really believe that she did all that. I think she was just hurt and she wanted to finally get back at him, which is why she was saying stuff about old boy that passed away, because she knew that would hit him different. But you're not going to tell me this man been cheating for years, then you wait till you're big and pregnant to finally go cheat on him. No.
So do you think she really had sex while she was pregnant?
To a certain extent, no. I mean, you can't put nothing past nobody, but I really feel like it was a rumor that started, and she just agreed with it because she knew it would make him mad.
You think that just was an alley hoop that was thrown to her?
Well, he put it out there first.
Ran with it to get under his skin.
Yeah, he put that out there. And if I'm beefing with my baby daddy, of course, and I'm pregnant right now, and he'd say, oh, that's why you had sex with somebody while you pregnant, I'm going to be like, yeah, I did.
And I'll be like, so, and what?
What you going to do about it?
Knowing that I didn't do it, but I'm like, so, and what? Because I don't owe you no
Why women do that, though?
Because at that point, you're fed
up. You're fed up.
At that point,
I mean, what else you want her to do? Be nice and be like, oh, no. Like, what do you want her to, how you want her to react?
Listen, you can react how you want to react.
He probably mad.
But my thing is, why do something like that?
It's not.
Why would he put that out there?
It's not like she came out and she said, oh, that's why I was having sex while I was pregnant. No, it's the fact that you done did so much to me. You done hurt me so bad. I don't feel like I owe you an explanation for nothing. So whatever you think is what you think. And I can speak on that as a woman because the simple fact I done been in relationships, of course with women, but I done been in relationships where people be like, oh, you a hoe and you fucking this person, you fucking that person. At that point, then I'm upset. Okay, and what? So what's next? Like, I don't what I'm finna sit here and argue and prove it to you for when you don't have the same value in my life that you once had. Now, if I still cared, I still loved you, I wanted to fight for the relationship, then yeah, to a certain extent, yeah, I'm gonna clear it all up. But at this point that I no longer care, I'm not clearing up shit, and what you think is what you think.
So you just
get it in blood.
So y'all feel like she just did that just because.
I feel like she was moving. I'm not gonna say moving. I feel like she was speaking off of heartbreak. Now, if she did sleep with someone while she was pregnant, as a woman, do I agree? No, I would never do it. But that's her business, her vagina. But one thing I don't like, and what I can't understand for women that do it, again, I would never do it. But for women that do it, I do understand only for the sole purpose. Why is it fair for a male to go sleep with multiple women while they have a woman pregnant, but a woman can only sleep with the male that's sleeping with everybody?
Well, yeah, because I can agree with you with that because it's still the same thing.
Yeah, I mean,
you feel what I'm saying?
I mean, I understand she's carrying the baby.
Yeah,
I can understand.
That is,
but the baby is in a protective sac. So anything that is happening when people like, oh, the dick all on my baby head. Come on now. Ain't nobody dick reaching that damn.
But look though, as a nigga though, come on man. What the fuck you think we gonna think?
So be faithful, be loyal. If you can't wait 9 months.
I mean, if you do beat on spirits though.
They do, like soul ties and all that. I truly understand. But as a man, if you can't wait 9 months to not sleep with nobody else, at least respect me as the woman that's carrying your child. Why the hell should I respect you as a baby daddy? And I'm the one who carrying the baby.
At the end of the day, you still a woman. Carry yourself like a woman. Be a woman. Fuck, if a nigga go out and fuck 1,000 other hoes, you still gotta be that woman. And be a mother too at the same time because you carry my baby.
That's one thing I hate.
Don't lose class in yourself because a nigga doing certain shit.
But you don't want to be a father.
They ain't got nothing to do with being nigga gonna do what he gonna do regardless. Father not. He still gonna fuck hoes.
That's not fair. And what I don't like when it comes to men is, yes, as a woman, never let a male let you degrade your work.
Fuck no.
Never. But at the same time,
I don't care what I do. You better not go make yourself look even stupid.
Bring it back. What I don't understand is, as men that's supposed to lead and as a woman that's supposed to be a representation of you. You lead, a woman shall follow. So if you out here sleeping with everybody and she's following you, me as a woman, no, I will not do it. But what I'm saying is, if you're putting that, if you don't have no respect for you, why should she have respect for her? Because you don't even have enough respect.
She a woman.
But that doesn't mean nothing.
It doesn't, but at the same time,
where in the
baby,
Bible did it say a man can sleep with everybody and a woman should still respect herself?
A woman should always respect themselves.
And a man should carry himself like a king.
Don't get me wrong. Nah, I'm not. Listen, I don't condone. I'm just a man. I know what we do. You feel what I'm saying? Not saying that it's the right thing for him to do that. But hey, we niggas, we been doing this. Shit, I mean, we gonna do it. But as a woman, and you pregnant, baby, no, hell, fuck no. You never do that. I don't give a fuck what I do.
I ain't even thought about that. The whole time we over here talking about Cardi pussy, Offset's dick, but we ain't never really thought about the baby. The baby ain't got no respect around here.
True.
The baby ain't even created yet, man.
It's created, it just ain't here yet.
It's created, true enough.
I thought she had the baby. Didn't she just had a baby?
No, I'm saying the time that she did.
Oh, yeah.
You messing with somebody while you pregnant. The baby's not here yet. But
that's trifling. That's trifling.
It is. It's very much trifling. Again, me personally, I wouldn't do it. But I hate the stereotype that we have in this world, period, where a man, as a male, can do things. A man could go sleep with 1,000 hoes, and he's that nigga. You get all these cool points. A woman go sleep with the same amount of men, and she's a hoe. Like, why can't it be equally y'all both hoes?
I mean, it can be like that. If you put yourself in that.
Trey, put your acting skills on now.
What acting?
Now,
I can't act.
No, look at it.
But look.
Look at it. Put your acting skills on. Now say it.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, we.
Probably why I'm like I am now.
I could believe it.
Shit. But look, though, at the same time, though, regardless of women, a woman has to be a woman at all times. Regardless of what a man do.
What you want a woman to be.
Okay. No. Regardless of what a man do, you should never let a man actions, right, reflect in a way from you being... Look, though. Understand what I'm saying, right? Because a woman should never allow a man to get to them in that way where they embarrass themselves the way she did. That shit never happened.
Some reaction and emotion because you did me wrong. You out here ignoring my
You
calls,
making yourself look bad at the end of the day. Why would you do that? You're a woman. You're supposed to have class regardless of anything.
And this is why y'all tires get flattened.
That's just emotions. Nigga crash out too. That's just emotion. Nigga bust out windows too. Niggas key cars too.
Me personally,
like,
I ain't, again, that's not my character. I ain't gonna allow nobody to change me. But in this world, I feel like hoes should be with hoes. If a nigga done slept with a lot of bitches and a female done slept with a lot of niggas, y'all belong together. Mm-hmm. Why, as a real woman with a low body count, I have to accept the man that is a hoe?
That's the man she chose. Ain't what she had to accept. She chose him. She knew what he was doing before all of that.
But what if you're no longer a hoe? I'm not talking about what you're currently doing. I'm talking about what you did in your past life. So if before me, you were sleeping with all these bitches, and every time we go somewhere, you be like, oh yeah, I slept with her before. Or I see a bitch looking at you sideways. You gotta pray him away. Like, it's not that I don't care about you, or again, you're impossible of changing. But if a woman has a high body count, y'all feel like she cannot be wifed. Because she's whole material.
And that's untrue.
So that vice versa then. Look what you just said.
That's why I said a male hoe and a female hoe should be together. But is it like that in this generation? No. A male hoe would want a good woman, man, but still fuck hoes.
That's in the world.
And
this generation, it been like that.
A woman hoe actually got a good man. And you know, it be shocking to me when you see all these women that you be like, damn. Like, but she be married with a good man and he treat her right.
But the thing is this, right? If you know what a type of nigga this is before you get with them, you shouldn't be surprised at none of the activities or the things he do with you while with you if he was doing this before you.
But what if you don't
You
find
can't
out?
Change a nigga.
What if you don't find out? Because
if you don't find out, you don't find out.
No,
that don't mean he ain't doing
it. Y'all like start mingling,
but
start intercourses,
you
fall in love.
You
like,
still already have accepted this man, and you knowing
I
what
didn't accept the whole man because I didn't know he existed. I'm finding out.
But
once I got
you know about him, cause y'all do y'all homework, y'all do y'all research on people y'all meet.
Okay, so did you say, I feel like when you younger, yeah, you do your homework. But I'm too old to like meet somebody and I'm finna send around. For one, you know I'm not from here. So anybody I meet here, who the fuck am I gonna ask about them? Cause I don't really know nobody here. You
gotta do a Google search.
But okay, Google search. You can do basic like public records.
Give your ass an alias. Somebody Google search.
But I feel like we too old to be sitting here like sending somebody a picture or information around like you know them, what you know about them. Like I'm not doing that. When we was in high school, cool maybe. Fresh out of high school, cool maybe. But I'm at an age where if I meet you, I expect for you to be real and honest about the person you are. I'm gonna go to the database. I'm not.
I gotta look up. I'm gonna have to search for you a little bit.
Like I feel like you shouldn't even have to really do all that.
But sometimes you do. Like I found some crazy stuff about people.
But you know what people do though? Like this day and time, they ain't gotta do nothing but just post a nigga. They gonna find out everything. Just like a nigga post a female. Shit, bro. She for the street, bro. My partner done had you feel me?
Why you gonna believe what another man saying about a woman? Because he may be scorned.
Listen, I ain't gotta believe him, cause I still can accept her for that. But I still know her history. She ain't gotta tell me that. But get what? Niggas done been around, probably in the spirit that they know what it is, right? But if I accept her for her, I don't give a fuck. You feel me? But at the same time, I can't be mad if some shit happen while we together. Cause it's already been clarified. This who she is. You feel me? Like, this who she is.
Based on what you said, I feel like it depends on who said it. Yeah. Now, if it's somebody close to me tell me something, then I'm more prone to believe.
Yeah. How many times you gotta hear it? Yeah. How many times you gotta hear it?
Like
everybody ain't saying the same thing. If it ain't true.
I say at least a good 3 times.
Yeah.
If 3 different people saying the same exact thing and it's not in the same setting at the same time, then yes, I'm gonna believe it because it's
separate
people,
know, separate groups.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest. I ain't the type of person to listen to what everybody say, but I pay attention So if you telling me something and I'm paying attention to your behavior and the way you moving and it kind of aligns together and I still choose to accept this, who fault that is? Nigga, you want this. You accept that. So you can't be shocked or be surprised at whatever she do while she with you that you dislike. Because these things you already knew. So I still feel like she accepted Offset for who he was a long time ago.
So scenario with you, Trey, because we on you today. If you on a date, right, and y'all talking about body count, however y'all talking about it, and she say, and you ask her, hey, what's your body count? She be like, 89.
89?
Is that gonna be your response? No, listen, that's a high body count. So what would be what would be your response?
Listen, baby, listen. Understand baby. Understand this. I ain't even live half of 89. You got 89 body counts.
But you like her. Way. You like her. You've been courting her, and just so happen y'all get on this conversation. Y'all been even talking.
But see, the thing is with that is a nigga ain't gonna never know the truth. You'll never know the true body count of a person.
Who would lie about 89?
Who would be proudful to tell a motherfucker they got 89 bodies?
Okay, I'm glad y'all mentioned that. Because again, when it came to Gucci Third Leg and Diamond the Body, I don't know if y'all seen it, but I watched it.
I gotta check into that though.
I don't really know Gucci Third Leg. Like, I don't even know where he came from, but I seen it on Facebook.
Was he a rapper or something?
I don't really know what he do. I gotta do my research. But I know Diamond the Body was a stripper, and then she's on Baddies. So that's how I know who she is. But they spoke on him saying he has OnlyFans. Okay,
he an OnlyFans guy.
So they do say they got a
what's his name?
Gucci Third Leg.
Gucci. Why they call him Gucci Third Leg?
Nigga do OnlyFans. Put it together.
But
look, she thinking too. What that third leg mean?
She finna go look it up. But so he said on his interview that he had over 3,000 bodies.
What?
Diamond the Body on her interview, which is they were used to date each other. She said she has over 2,000 at the age of 27. I'm still trying to figure out how you get 2,000 bodies in one lifetime. Even if you live to be 150.
But do you really think that's accurate?
2,000 men just run up
Who would lie about, like she said.
That's a big number.
I mean.
And she said it's
she fucking every night. And sometimes twice a night. I did my
calculations. If you.
Them different niggas though.
Yeah,
like,
but twice a night.
If you have sex with a different nigga every night for 6 years, that'll get close to her body count.
We need to put the calculator up. Okay.
Damn.
6 years.
365 days.
Eat a different nigga every night.
Every night.
Even on Sundays.
So you do that time too.
Every night.
Ooh.
365 times too.
Shawty be getting bust down by 3-4 niggas at a time. Oh my God.
That's only like 7 something. Yeah.
That is crazy. And then if she said 2,000, I know she missing
That's
some
what
niggas.
I'm saying.
It's roughly 2,000.
She still got a long way to go. So what I'm saying is for you to get on the interview and you say that and then she was like, it's just like an extracurricular activity.
But hold on. I'm gonna make this. I want to ask this. Was she a porn star or something?
No, she was a stripper.
She an OnlyFans.
Well, that kind of makes sense though, cause they had to.
On OnlyFans you could get on there and you could do stuff by yourself. You could post just yourself. You don't have to sleep with people.
Yeah, but you know that's still like next to porn too though.
Does she be getting fist on there?
I don't know what she do. I ain't never seen it.
I don't know.
With 2,000 bodies.
But my thing is this though. She broadcast her body count on the interview.
On the interview.
And I bet niggas still gonna smash. Niggas still gonna. What she look like?
She said she actually got a nice body. But she said that it's an extracurricular activity for her now. She said sometimes she do it for free. Look, that's her. She's not even like ugly.
She said sometimes she do it for free.
Yeah, she said she don't always charge people, and she said that the balance varies based on the person, what they look like.
So she's selling that thing too.
Like, of course, she sell it. She don't sell it. Again, it's based on however she feeling that night.
Man, that's some wild shit.
Wow.
3,000.
Well, she said over 2,000, but that was at 27.
I mean, if you look at if you look
Baby,
at her, you know what I'm saying?
She got a nice, you know,
Like,
they gonna.
I
And
mean,
we're talking
but
about the same men that you said, men gonna be men.
yeah.
Of course, y'all gonna hit that.
Yeah, y'all still gonna hit even after she said that. So if you was on a date with Diamond the Body,
He gonna still hit.
you still hitting or you still staying? Okay, so not
on,
89. Now it's
hold on.
2000.
2000.
Before me knowing the 2000 or after me knowing the 2000?
After we sitting at the same table, so we talking, and I say, yeah, baby, I've been 2000 niggas.
Facts.
2000. What you doing? I'm her now.
We gonna continue to have a conversation. I ain't gotta fuck her. We can have a conversation. I ain't gotta fuck her.
Told you, niggas gonna be niggas.
I ain't gotta fuck her.
They gonna be niggas
Well,
because
put the icing on the cake, 'cause they say too that both of them supposed to have an STD.
can you go back to when he said 89?
Yeah.
Because
No. I'm
2000,
saying,
he
look,
still
though.
gonna talk.
Look, though.
He still gonna talk.
89, I'm still gonna talk. But shit, I ain't gotta fuck. We could be
No,
just
buddy.
cool.
No.
We could be cool. We could do business. But I know them 89 now.
they always say even
I
on
know
the
them
sound
2000 now.
They
I
say
ain't
even.
gotta be the 2001. I ain't gotta be the 90. Cause I ain't gotta participate in it. I still can talk to you.
Why
Yeah,
are
I
you
can
having
talk
a
to you.
conversation with somebody whose body count is
Because
that
it don't
high?
have to be sexual.
I thought you was out the door with 89, so 2000 you still
What
gonna
I'm saying,
you
I
gonna
can
order
talk.
another drink.
I can talk. We can have a conversation. I ain't gotta be intimate with you.
He trying to
Because
see
I got
why
an
she get
option.
2000 bodies.
I got an option
He trying to
because
see what that mouth do.
if I know that's just like she just broadcast this live on the interview. Niggas got an option that know she got all these body count, buddy. You got an option if you want to still try it. You feel me? But get what?
So are you still
Some
gonna
niggas
hit?
don't give a fuck.
Are you
Shit.
still hitting,
I'm gonna be
Trey?
out there. Who?
You know he
Are-
gonna talk
are you
around.
still hitting, Trey?
No, I can't.
He is. He just ain't
I
gonna
can't
talk
let my
about it.
wife
ain't gonna say
down like
nothing.
that when I meet her. She gonna be like, nigga, what?
So
No, I
no
can't
to
do
Diamond
that.
the Body.
Notre Dame in the body. Any other body that got them damn numbers.
What about Selena Powell?
Oh, definitely not. Trash.
I'm pretty sure she got about the same amount of bodies.
Man, it probably more than her. You gotta
How
think.
is that my mind still can't get over how can a vagina take so much impact in one lifetime? She's not even 30
I
yet.
think she probably did work for Diddy. She had to. Most of them do. Most of them definitely do.
I
and
mean,
wanted to
she
get
into
that body.
OnlyFans. She probably did porn or some shit. Like,
by the time she's 50, she's gonna have over 5,000 bodies.
she still fucking?
She's
Now-
only 27.
Who?
Diamond the body.
But she can
Oh.
go celibate and let that thing tighten back up for about 2 years.
That thing would never tighten back up.
Would that work for you though, Trey?
Hey,
Would that
listen,
for-
it ain't about me because I don't want it. But I'm just saying
It
for the
would
next
never tighten
man.
back up naturally.
Yeah.
Like she could have
Yeah.
surgery or something, but you telling me after 2,000 dicks, you think that thing still got elastic in it?
Man, that thing.
I just know
through.
she an emotional wreck because all
She
them-
can't be.
all the energy and spirit and
Look how
Oh,
proud she
Lord.
was to say that. She making other
ooh,
females comfortable. She probably making them feel good.
never.
I'm under 100, baby. They probably was thinking like, shit, I ain't fucked number 30 niggas.
And it's so crazy because
Shit,
the way,
this bitch fucked 2,000. I
Right.
feel good about myself.
yeah,
That's what he said too. He said he ain't feel bad because she couldn't really like. His ex had just as many, so how can you like really talk about me? But what about the women you run into that ain't even got?
But see, you know,
Up
this
for
the type
sex.
of women he like. It's a pattern. If his ex had more, then he just like women that like to
he
fuck.
had more.
He had more. But
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
He just wanted easy. He want anything that's easy. The only difference is she easy. She just not ugly.
I mean, I can't say she easy, but at the same
she
time,
definitely
She
easy.
like, nah, because a nigga with money. If a nigga
She
got
done
All
money,
of
for
them dudes
free.
ain't with money. Ain't got money.
She
she
done did
just
it
she just might be hypersexual. She might just like sex.
Look at you making an excuse. Yeah, you'll definitely hit.
He's definitely.
I want,
you would
I
definitely-
hey.
He's not leaving. He gonna be like, waiter, we'll have another cocktail.
First of all, I wouldn't even be on a date. I wouldn't even be.
He gonna wait
like,
till everybody
nah.
leave out the restaurant, then they leave. He don't want to be seen leaving with
Yeah.
her, but he gonna leave.
He the type to bring her to the party, don't talk to her, and then they leave together after.
Hell nah, I ain't fucking with that. Fuck that. Nah.
Well,
But look though, let me ask y'all something though. I want to ask y'all a question because, well, Joe, you ain't in a relationship, but pretty in a relationship.
well, dang. How do you didn't even ask me what's new with me?
because this question
I
is,
could be.
Are you in a
this week?
relationship?
No.
Man, you so fucking funny, bro.
I'm not, but you know, my goal is every day is to strive to
Okay.
get closer.
Hypothetically, if you was in a relationship, what is cheating?
Cheating is anything that would be considered you have to hide from your spouse. So if you are texting a female or a woman or anybody that you gotta hide, that's cheating. If you are having a work wife to me has gotten out of control because these people live in a different world. Having a work wife is cheating. If you are making friends after you meet me, so making women friends after we are established, meaning like you can't be like, yeah, I met this lady, me and Tisha, we cool. I just met her last week. We going to lunch. Baby, you don't make new friends after me. That's cheating.
Wait.
You got to have friends before me, and then you got. No, I mean,
Listen, if I'm telling you I made a friend and she's a female, how is that cheating? Because you just said anything that you have from your spouse. But if I'm telling you, how is that cheating? Because I'm not hiding it. I'm telling you.
But most of the time, you don't. The best cheaters are the ones that's gonna throw it in your face because they're gonna tell you this. They're gonna be like, yeah, you know about Karen. She cool. They're gonna fill you up to make you feel like, oh, he telling me about it. So meanwhile, you smashing Karen's back end because, and you over here lying to me like you just helping her with her meal.
So Josh can't go on a date with. Josh can't go to lunch with Samantha because they work together. They can't just go to lunch together.
Are they at work? Are they
they at work? They just going on lunch together.
Are they partners? Are they officers and they're partners?
What you mean? They just coworkers. They don't even have to work in the same department. They just coworkers.
They gotta be in the same department because why are you walking
from one department to
another department just to meet up? No,
you're gonna know people outside your department if you work with them.
Okay.
How often?
Mm-hmm.
It ain't gotta be often. It could just be one time, and that one time maybe it can lead to once a week. Just hypothetically.
Oh, no.
Like hypothetically.
No.
Okay, just look. No, hear me out. Hear me out. They eat salads every Wednesday.
If she's walking from Ship Dock to the store every day,
but it's a coincidence. They eat salads every Wednesday.
You go eat your motherfucking salad and you go eat your salad. Why y'all gotta eat salad together?
And who buying the salads?
They buying each other salads.
Oh, see, no, you pushing it too far. Because one thing, you're not spending your money on nobody.
No, I ain't mean as if they buy each salad for themselves. The thing is, they just going together because they eat.
Are y'all on a meal schedule?
Are they texting outside of this?
No, they just going to lunch.
Why are y'all on a lunch schedule though? Like,
because they go to lunch at the same time.
And when did you plan this? See,
but how is this cheating though? This is what I want to know.
Because
how is this cheating?
It's like it could become cheating. Not to say going to lunch like is cheating, but it could become that way if you are starting to hide it or if you're starting.
But I'm telling you, I went to lunch with so and so.
But if you also are constantly going to lunch with a person that's building rapport with a person that's building a relationship with them, at some point y'all gotta have something that y'all like about
you
each other.
You can work with a person without even doing all that in the build relationship with them. So
y'all can work together and not have lunch. Yeah. Y'all already at work all day together.
Right.
Exactly. But we going to lunch.
Why?
This is why I want to understand.
So are you still,
what's the difference? Because we can still build a relationship without going to lunch together. But because we going to lunch together, it's considered cheating.
Now, I ain't going to say considered cheating, but it's what can come out of it. Because now it's getting more personal. It's different when you're showing up to work and you're just speaking to this person. Y'all see each other. You may ask each other how y'all doing. But at the point that y'all spending intimate time together, because that's one-on-one. Ain't nobody else eating lunch with y'all but y'all. Ain't y'all done got on a schedule?
And y'all using UPT time.
But that's just a coincidence. We eat salad. We eat salad on every. We eat salad every Wednesday. It's just a coincidence.
So when y'all start eating chicken on the same day, now y'all gotta have lunch together. I'm just saying, what?
Nah, we sticking to the health part.
Okay, but let's
the
rewind it back.
We eat salad.
Let's rewind it back.
Every Wednesday. It's just a coincidence.
How would you feel if your woman, right? She was like, yeah, you know, me and Brian at work, we went to Chick-fil-A today.
See, the thing is, if I'm hearing Brian too much of...
Listen, me and Brian, we went to, at work. He doesn't work in my department, so he felt like treating me to lunch today. And we had a good little time, We had after that, he bought me coffee and all that stuff. We just worked together. Next week, we're going into Zeke's.
See, that's too much. See, y'all ain't just going to lunch.
But I'm telling you,
y'all going to different places. Man, okay, for one, how do you know Brian?
He at work. We work.
Okay, that's cool. But for you to be comfortable enough to go with him, though. See, that's the thing about women. They ain't just, they so sneaky. Because what makes you comfortable to go with him?
He's my work friend.
Okay, that just work. But you comfortable to go outside of work with him to go.
But you're comfortable to go with your work friend. So, and she's a woman. So
but
why is she comfortable to go with you?
If you telling me, I ain't suspecting that because you telling me, right? Now, if I'm starting to hear Brian every day about Brian every day you come home, yeah, I'm gonna suspect something.
So what's another form of cheating for y'all?
But
besides texting, going to lunch,
anything you gotta keep from your spouse, and even like you say, some stuff they'll tell their spouse and still be like being creep. But
what about like your husband helping somebody else with their groceries while y'all together? Like
that's just being generous.
I don't really trip by that. Like,
what about if I walk my coworker to her car? We park in the same spot, right? She parked next to me. I'm walking to my car, but she parked next to me.
Trey, you doing way too much with your work friend because you want to go to lunch with the bitch. You want to her car.
I just want to see how is it cheating though.
Well, okay, so when you walk
what if a dude walking your old lady to the car?
Yeah,
every day because they park by each other.
You can walk her to the car, but she coming home to me.
No, but what are you doing when you walk her to the car? Are you kissing her goodbye at the end?
I'm just walking her to the car.
And do what?
Why she can't walk by herself? Because she still got to use
her
own
park
legs.
next to each other.
Why y'all parking so close? Why y'all like? Come on,
it's a parking lot.
Pretty.
We gonna park. It's a coincidence.
They pulled up together.
Y'all getting too comfortable.
This is sounding like a cheatation.
This ain't meant. It's just a coincidence.
Y'all got to work together to park next to each other, so that's a problem.
So it goes from being a coincidence because everything you keep saying is like a coincidence. Well, it's just we eat salads every Wednesday. No, it's becoming a schedule. Now
it's a coincidence.
Now one day y'all park by each other. Y'all don't know y'all park by each other until y'all walk into the cars. Right?
Yeah.
So y'all walk to the time clocks together to clock out together?
No.
So how the fuck do you know? Like how are y'all getting?
We walk out the door. She parked by me, so we walk out the door. She walking beside me. Okay, I noticed her. We work together. We kind of on the same assignment or whatever.
Y'all just had lunch, so you do it definitely.
No. We ain't having lunch. We just walking together.
So you clock out, she clock out, y'all walking through the parking lot, you just so happen to see her walking the same direction as you. Yeah. Then what you say?
Let me walk you to your car.
She said something to me. How's that cheating though?
Sorry, don't ask me no more questions.
How's that cheating though? I still want to know how that cheating though.
Are you texting outside of work?
No, I'm just walking her to her car.
Outside of work.
Because it's at this point, Trey, whether you want to admit it or not, to a certain extent, now you're flirting. You're trying to keep it as an innocent
flirting is cheating?
In a sense, yes.
So I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but I know y'all flirt every day with somebody.
No.
Well, I can't because I'm single.
I
can flirt with
I'm being
anybody.
100% honest. Have I? Yes.
Okay.
But do I? No.
You're not doing it intentionally, but it just
No. What I'm saying is because I know the difference. So I can't say that I've never flirted with nobody while I was in a relationship because I would be lying. But also knowing that it's not the proper thing to do in a relationship, and also the impact that it can have, because it starts as flirting and it started off as innocent, but it grows into something bigger.
But is that cheating?
Yes.
Flirting and cheating.
Yeah,
because it gives the person
wrong impression.
It gives the
people
person that
tend
you're
to get
flirting
comfortable.
And if you give another person, say for instance, they know you're in a relationship, I don't care what you say. When men say,
nah, I agree. I agree.
Go on lunch
no,
people,
no, I
people
agree.
to
I
their
ain't gonna
car.
cap. I agree because I ain't having none of that shit.
so when men
But
say,
at the same time,
when
at the same time, I can't just really say it's cheating because that's all they just doing. Ain't no communication. You know what I'm saying?
You're communicating when you're walking to the car together.
Yeah, but we ain't talking outside of work. I'm on the scene.
You don't know that. One
work.
if that's only what they tell you because you don't know. You're not telling me y'all. How do y'all know where to meet up for lunch every day?
Because listen,
without talking.
Every day we work together. It's a pattern. It's a schedule. It was something off
it sounds
in
like
between.
a relationship.
What you
schedule.
mean? No, I'm saying with my spouse. I ain't saying with them. I'm just saying like I'ma know if was something going on because I know her schedule. I know her pattern. You feel what I'm saying? So if something is off or something just like ain't coordinating right, I know something going on. And I'm hearing this name every day. Yeah, I'ma know something. You ain't even gotta tell me, but I know like you coming home every day. You having a good day.
So, last thing I want to say is, as far as with the whole schedule thing, if your woman was on the schedule with somebody else, you would feel like it was cheating. But again, at this point, it's getting to a point where you're building rapport with this person. It's something that you're doing all the time. It's something you're looking forward to. But are you still talking to your spouse when you're on this lunch with your spouse, or with your coworker, or are you talking to your spouse on the phone when you're walking to the car? Because at the point that you cannot speak to your spouse or deal with your spouse in the mix of when you're with this person, it's cheating. Yep. It's cheating because you're no longer giving me your time on lunch. You're giving it to somebody else. And then when I'm calling you, you're not answering. I'm texting you, your responses is late. Now, your routine is different, but it's every Wednesday. You don't think I'm going to pick up on that? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Man.
I call you on your lunch break and you can't talk because you eating.
See, ain't nobody said nothing about calling and checking in. But I get it. Cheating and cheating. You feel what I'm saying? But, at the end of the day, hey, y'all call it what y'all call it. Cheating and cheating.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? We finna write the episode up.
We had a good conversation today.
Yeah, man. It was a good one, man. Y'all... Yeah. If y'all ain't got a chance yet to watch the first episode, man, make sure y'all tap in, man. The Good Folks Podcast.
Check us out.
You feel me? This episode 2.
I was fighting for my life.
You feel me? If you think your woman going to lunch every day.
Yes, definitely like.
She might be cheating, man, but you know what I'm saying. Definitely like and share when you see this
and subscribe.
Most definitely.
Yes, and check us out on next one.
Most definitely. And I just want to give a small shout out to our boy Ted. Since he wasn't here this episode. Definitely missed him. And
then let us know in the comments what y'all want us to talk about.
Yes. Throw some topics out there.
Yeah, we'll have Ted on the next one, man.
List your fan favorite also.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Just like it.
Yeah, we're going to close out on this.